Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fat Dolphin Gaming channel. I'm Fat Dolphin and today we're going to continue our series on how to build Jurassic Park in Chaos Theory mode on Xbox. So today's episode, guys, we're going to focus on upgrading, research and continuing the park now that we've got profits coming in. So the first upgrade is the efficiency upgrades 2. And that's going to allow us to improve the staff center and a couple of other buildings as well. The staff center, I'm trying to decrease the cost each time I have to rest the scientists. So that's what we're looking at. I think coming over here as well, I'm probably going to put another response facility down this side of the park. As I did say before, guys, you want to make sure that, each sort of corner of the park has a, response facility. And we've unlocked zip lines, guys. So this is really great for attracting a certain element of your visitors. I think it's the adventurous visitors. So if you can get a couple of zip lines in around the perimeters, we're going to just have a check on our dinosaurs as well, guys. Make sure everyone's happy in their enclosures. It's always worth coming to this map and checking quite regularly. He's a bit lonely there, but that's fine. There are more raptors in there, so I don't know why he's lonely. So we are going to synthesize our very first giant herbivore, the Apatosaurus. Very excited for that, guys. I want to change a few of the traits here, mainly to try and reduce the space, because we are confining them with, ideally they'd want large enclosures, the size of the whole park. But, for the sake of the park, we've got to do that. So we've only got one egg incubated right now, and I think we should get to work on a second one. Don't want him lonely, so we'll get these two on it. That scientist needs a rest as well. Okay. Let's have a look. Get another zip line. I'm thinking over the Triceratops paddock. It's quite difficult with the shape of this park to put loads of good zip lines. I mean, zip lines weren't really thought of in the original Jurassic Park concept, but we're doing this for the sake of the 5-star rating, and obviously we want to attract all different types of visitors. There are 4 categories of visitors, guys. So essentially, the 4 types of visitors you can have are general guests, adventure guests, nature lovers, and luxury guests. So you want to try and satisfy, all 4 categories. And yes, guys, another storm has rolled in. It's been relentless. Just storm after storm at the moment. And obviously with each storm, various problems. We've got structure damage. We've got a dinosaur injury over there. Got a substation out, and we've got the hatcheries out. Okay, we're gonna have to start getting these things fixed. I think it's safe to let the guests out. None of the dinosaurs have breached the perimeter fence. And we should probably get the visitor center and the hatchery and all that repaired as soon as possible. Really now, guys, we're in the profit, so, we want to keep increasing the dinosaur count. We want to keep increasing the species. We do have a slightly damaged fence there. Ranger team's already on it. Okay. this Triceratops is a major fracture. So I think we need to get him over to the paleo medical facility. I'm gonna need to tranquilize him first before you can transport him, guys. Okay, and this raptor has ended up in the T-Rex paddock, so let's tranquilize him and get him moved back over. And just check if there's anything else that needs repairing on the fences. I think we're all good. Okay. So we've reached our maximum power output. What we're gonna have to do, guys, is research the increased output upgrade. We'll use Navarro, I think, and Char. See, having the cheaper research scientist, this is why it's important, guys, because instead of 500,000, that costs 350,000. So, you know, it all adds up. And I think we've got, oh, I think he's stuck there. Just gonna have to add a gate into the T-Rex enclosure. Go with the classic. And we'll get him transported over to the medical facility. Okay, and Dr. Cooper, Dr. Legaz. Right. So in terms of the objectives, guys, we got the accommodation rating up to 90%, shelter and restroom coverage. So now we've got to construct an operational amenity and a guest attraction. The amenity, I already had a few shops. If you remember from last episode, that's how we were rolling some profit in. But the guest attraction is going to be quite pricey. So we're going to have to do the research and unlock that. Guests are slowly starting to come back after the last storm. So that's looking good. And we'll just get this raptor back to his crew. Okay. Let's just have a look. No fossils. Okay, so we've unlocked basic power technology upgrades. So we can now add increased output to our 2 power stations that we have. Oh, he's got separated from his group. I think we're going to move him over. If your dinosaurs get lonely and the comfort drops too much, they will try to break out of the perimeter fences. I thought I could hear a banging. So we're just going to move him over, get him tranquilized, and move him over back to the rest of them. And I'm pretty sure they were in this enclosure somewhere. And let's have a look. And there we have it, guys. Our first giant herbivore, the Apatosaurus. Stunning creature. There you go, little buddy. Or big buddy, even. Yeah, probably thirsty after that. We will get him moved over to his enclosure. Won't waste any time there. Just make sure he's got food. So these guys like tall leaf. So I'm just going to get a bit of this down. You can see I've left a few patches around each enclosure. And that's if I need to add any extra foliage like we have. We'll move this guy over. Is that... Oh, no. Not Coelophysis. Well, that's good to know to get along with them. There we go. Getting back to the rest of his clan. Proceratosaurus. Okay. So you can come over to this menu here, guys, and you can literally check on every individual dinosaur. Our Triceratops is ready. His operation went successful, so we'll get him moved back into his enclosure with his friends. And the second Apatosaurus egg. Oh, you guys need a bit of rest. I've been working my scientists a bit too hard recently, so do remember to rest your scientists. I don't know what happens if you keep pushing on past disgruntled. I imagine they quit, but I don't want to test that. I think my scientists have done a fantastic job. Okay. These guys are fighting. I think that may be the one that I've just dropped. So maybe he's fighting to try and claim alpha. You know, a lot of the dinosaurs do that. And there we go, Apatosaurus en route. Okay, so we've got Apatosaurus now in his enclosure. Jeep Tour passing through. So, you know, that should increase now the rating a little bit. Oh. Mate, you have just undergone surgery and you already... Is it the same one? Triceratops. I really should start naming these dinosaurs. So if you guys have any suggestions for names, you know, just pop it down in the comments and I'll get naming these bad boys because it's quite hard to keep track of all of them, you know. Okay. Just going to research staff improvements. That's going to allow us to put down a second staff center and start adding training points to our scientists, which is going to come handy for, you know, some of the research projects. They require a lot of skill points to unlock. Just have a look there. And you can also upgrade your hatchery as well to have additional bays. So I think we might actually do that as well. So now you can see we've got 5 hatchery bays instead of 2. So very handy, guys, especially at this stage now. Okay, we're just going to add the increased output to the power stations. We should be unlocking that area soon, so... Okay, so if you come over to the staff center and you can see the points, you can add a point per each level of training upgrade. So we're just gonna upgrade a few of these guys. I like to not do them all at once. Sometimes you never know when you need to increase a point in logistics or genetics, for example. So I like to leave a few of the scientists where I haven't added the extra point, and you can research and get more points for them as well. Okay. And let's research guest attraction, and we'll make it cheaper as well. So down from 200,000 to 140,000. Might just put a few flowers and shrubs around here. Okay. Metriacanthosaurus. So let's just have a look. We need to change the intolerant trait. And I think we'll be alright with the other ones. Might make him humble. Just so it reduces their territorial needs. You want to get rid of the intolerant trait as well, because they will attack the park rangers, and we don't want them, you know, our park rangers have been through enough. Okay, faster synthesis. Lovely. Okay. So we do need to incubate our second Apatosaurus. Sorry, yeah, second one. Let's just see if we've got any expeditions available. There's 2 there. We'll get a few little compies. I'm pretty sure they were in the original Jurassic Park as well, or at least there was an enclosure dedicated to them, possibly. I'll need to look into that. Right, let's get the guest attraction down. I'm thinking somewhere by the Triceratops enclosure and this hotel. I'm gonna put it just here, across from the shop and the viewing gallery. And just gonna smooth the surrounding terrain down a bit. So get those paths nice and smooth. And we'll get some luxury wide paths, I think. And I kind of want it to have so it'll like a plaza in front of it, maybe a couple of palm trees, and then sort of like a pathway going all the way around it. A couple of trees lining the path.
Jurassic Park sits at the intersection of both science and commerce. One provides for the other. So the higher the park rating, the more income we have to support Dr. Wu in his research. New shops and attractions, and yes, new dinosaurs, will make the park more appealing and more profitable.
Okay. So
part of the excitement of being near the dinosaurs is the dangerous nature of some of them.
The allure is instinctual fear.
But what we're really looking for is something bigger and better.
Do you want a T-Rex?
Can I have a T-Rex?
why are you tempting him, Wu? Why are you tempting
We
him?
can have a T-Rex.
I mean, yeah, we do want a T-Rex, but also, you know,
Expanding the size of the park
we're
is
not
a
ready for it,
brilliant
guys.
idea, and
I'm
the
sorry,
T-Rex is the
but
most
we're not
iconic of
ready
the
for a
dinosaurs.
T-Rex just
And now,
yet.
when people come to Jurassic Park,
We need to
they
get
can see
things
one for
ready for the
themselves.
T-Rex.
And fear they might get eaten by one.
The illusion
Don't
of
rush
risk,
getting the
not
T-Rex,
actual
guys.
risk,
Honestly,
is
you
what
need to
we
really
strive
build
to
it up.
achieve.
Make sure,
And
because,
we'll
you know,
have a
we've got so
T-Rex.
many dinosaurs now. We've got so many staff. There's so many visitor needs. You want to make sure that you're building it up nice and stable as well. You know, you don't want to just try and rush the T-Rex and go bankrupt, or, you know, have them eat your visitors, God forbid. So we'll get this second Apatosaurus incubated now and released. And then we'll do the Metriacanthosaurus next. Okay, so guys, we've now unlocked this area here. So I'm thinking we're going to put the east docks around here. And this, guys, is where I'm thinking to build the Biosyn Genetics sponsors InGen Jurassic Park Arena, Dinosaur Arena. I don't know if you guys remember in a previous episode, we may or may not have taken a slightly shady bribe from a certain rival genetics company. So yeah, we're not going to steal any embryos, but we are going to make a arena. And you guys can get involved with this arena as well. So all you need to do, comment a name and a species. I'll put a list of available species. And at the end of this series, I'm going to release all the dinosaurs into a huge arena. So last one standing, well, it's basically, you know, let them fight back into extinction. This wasn't my idea. As I said, a certain corporation wanted me to do this in exchange for that 5 million I may or may not have taken earlier on in the game. So, you know, my hands are tied here, guys. Right, let's get some better attraction modules. Sorry, amenities modules. So you can, the modules are when you go on the amenity and you reconfigure them, you can make an adjustment and increase profits depending on which modules you choose for that amenity. I'll show you guys in a bit. Just gonna get this area a bit decorated. Get some palm trees lining. And some at the front. Lighting. Awesome. Okay, so these modules here now, not there. Now you can use ones that increase those bars on the left a lot quicker and then get rid of one. So the profit's gone up massively because we've decreased our expenses and increased our profits basically. So got a few of these. Get these extracted. And we'll do it again on the steakhouse here. So where they've only got one arrow now, they've got the ones I'm picking, skeleton display. They've got 3 arrows there, you can see. So yeah, we're massively improving our profit margins just by doing this. So it's a good little trick if you've, and you know, I'm not building any more shops. We're using the existing shops. We will need to get, I think, medium-sized shops as well. The shops we do have are at our full capacity. So I think what we might do, our guests are complaining a lot about not having shopping facilities. So I think we'll put a medium one over here. And I think we'll turn this into like a, you know, just like a little shopping corner eventually. You know, we'll have a nice little lake again and a path that goes around and a couple of shops around it. And again, it's all close by to the viewing galleries. So, you know, should be sort of I'm thinking you want to kind of cluster all your facilities around the path that goes all the way around the perimeter. And then at these clusters, you have all your, you know, restrooms, your shops, any other sort of guest attractions you might want to add. And then, yeah, just decorate it, make it a bit interesting with the paths, add a bit of water, add trees, foliage, you know. Just get that connected up. Yeah, so just gonna put a little lake here in the middle. And get some palm trees. Oh, there we go. Probably have something there as well at some point. And just change this to sand. There we go. Yeah, cool. Happy with that for now. Okay. Let's get this bad boy incubated. I'm only gonna do one for now. 1.3 mil. And he's gonna go eventually there with Coelophysis. So what we're gonna need to do, just for added safety and security, this part of the park tour now, just gonna get that. Just get that enclosed. And just curve it around a bit like that. Don't want to lose too much of the enclosure as well, but obviously, you know, we got a slightly bigger carnivore now, so probably want to make the guests, you know, secure for that. So just gonna get a bit of dirt along here, and then this will be the T-Rex enclosure, and again we're gonna add another layer of fence and try and recreate, you know, make it look movie accurate as well when we get to that. Okay, gonna decorate around the visitor center. I've added this lake here and a nice path that goes around, but just want to get a few trees around. Not gonna have too much around here, I don't think. I quite like that it's just the visitor center, and obviously you've got the restroom and the bunker facility close by. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's episode. If you liked our video, please subscribe, share, and stay tuned for our next episode. In our next episode, we're going to continue growing the park, release our first big carnivore, and build up the docks and the arena. So if you guys want to get involved with the arena, all you have to do, comment a name and a species in the comments below, and I'll add them to the arena. At the end of the series, we're going to release all the dinosaurs into this giant arena and just see what happens. Last dinosaur standing. So thank you so much, guys. Hope you have a great day. Take care now.